Hello, Internet. This is Mushroom Man 57, and this is the Minecraft vending machine originally composed by captainsparkelz. I've made some slight editing decisions on it, and I would like to show you. The main problem is he used the piston mod. Before pistons were in Minecraft, he used the piston mod, and the piston mod works slightly different than real pistons in Minecraft. His whole concept was he would put a piston right here and it would hit the chest and not anything else. But the regular pistons, they just go right through it. So I've changed that up a little bit. I've put power rails underneath. I've also shrunk the width of this thing by about 5 to 10 blocks to make it a little more compact. I mean, obviously this isn't very compact at all. But here's the functionality of the whole thing. You click what you want, right, and there it is. But before you kick it back, you flick the switch to change the track so it goes back to the right one. The main problem with that is that if you don't have wiring underneath, which I'll get to in a moment, every single one, it will come down because it'll just follow this track, but every single one will hit this and go back up there, which is not what we want. We want to be able to change the direction of the track so that it will go down for however many blocks is necessary. So this first lever is actually just for flash. I kind of just put it there because I'm OCD. But for the cookies, you'll click cookies, and each one of these takes slightly longer than the last one because of distance. But you get your cookies, and then you flip the switch, make sure none of them are on, except that one, and then it will go down, and you see this has now changed because when I flicked the switch, drum roll please, here comes the crazy Minecraft redstone circuitry again. You flick the switch and it comes over here and deactivates this torch, which has been keeping the track in the position it was, and the track switches back. My main problem here was that because I made it so compact, there wasn't enough room for the redstone the way that it was originally made. So I had to find out a way to make it so when you flicked a lever, it would only activate the one you wanted, because this is so compact that I was having trouble with it activating not only what you wanted, but then some, because you see the current it still goes along on the redstone, and I was having trouble because it was going all the way. But this last one was the hardest by far. This was getting activated by everything. So I ran it underground, and where it was needed, it branches off, so it'll still, because the last switch activates everything, because it needs to be straight all the way back. So when you flick these switches, the track changes. Excuse me, I'm kind of tired, but the track switches, and when you summon something, it just sends a little short signal along, and it'll knock that one off, and it'll go down and hit the bottom there. You saw the tail end of that, and then it'll come out. You get whatever you want. You pull this lever, and it switches the track for you. It will go all the way back until it needs to be back where it belongs. So that's how it works for everything. It's actually pretty simple. Just coming up with the extra circuitry was the hardest part. So if you guys would like to have a tutorial on how I made this, please let me know. Also, please rate and comment. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe because that's extremely overrated. But yeah, your comments and ratings definitely do help, and I will see you guys later. Thank you.